Good afternoon, Rochester Memorial students and families. Mr. Medeiros here with this week's Medeiros Minute. Boys and girls, as always, I want to thank you for a great week of learning here at Rochester Memorial this week. Boys and girls, parents and guardians, trimester 2 ended on Friday, March 19th. Therefore, our teachers are currently working on finalizing those trimester 2 report cards. Trimester 2 report cards go home with all students in cohort B, as well as all first grade and second grade students on Wednesday, March 31st. And then they will go home with all cohort A students in grades 3 through 6 on Thursday, April 1st. Remote families and remote students, your report cards will be in your pickup packets on those designated days that you have assigned with your remote teachers next week. So next week when you come and drop off your materials or you come pick up materials from your remote teacher, inside your packets will be your report card for those remote students. Parents and guardians, last week Medeiros Minute, we talked about folks coming in to line up for our arrival out in the back loop, and we asked that folks not arrive sooner than 2:15. So we kind of had a 2:15 p.m. Start time for arrival, and we asked that folks did not come earlier than that. So we did have some folks show up this week a little bit before 2:15. Some grandparents or maybe auntie that is here on that day to pick up the students from your household. So if you could please just share this message with grandparents or whoever the adult is that's going to be picking up your child here at Rochester Memorial, that we really are asking folks to not start lining up or not arriving here for that pickup at the end of the day until 2:15 p.m. We are going to start putting out some cones and some signage just to remind folks, or maybe for anyone who maybe missed the message here, but we really need to keep those that driveway open as we do have some of our older students that use the actual driveway itself. When you pull up, you'll see a dot sprayed on the ground. They actually use that space for outdoor fresh air breaks. Our specialists also use our outdoor spaces as well for some learning experiences, and even some of our classrooms. As the warmer weather comes here, some of our hands-on STEM projects take place outdoors, so we want to make sure that those areas are available for students. So you're more than welcome to park in a spot that's out back there, but then please wait to line up in our arrival loop until minimally 2:15 p.m. So once again, parents and guardians, if you can share that information with a grandparent or an aunt and uncle that is the adult that's going to be coming here to pick up your child here at Rochester Memorial, that if they could please wait to get here until 2:15 or later. Parents and guardians, I want to thank you for your continued support and patience with our arrival and dismissal. It's each day and each week it's getting better and better. We certainly appreciate your collaboration and work on that. We certainly see an improvement back there, and we're confident that we'll continue to do so, even with our pivot to our full in-person here on April 5th. So speaking of our full in-person pivot, a reminder to everyone that we have a question and answer session for our parents and guardians scheduled for Tuesday, March 30th, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. That Zoom link invitation came via email in a separate email. You should have received that Zoom link invite and all the information to join in that Q&A session, Zoom session that's scheduled for Tuesday, March 30th at 6:30 p.m. If you did not receive that email or you misplaced that information, please feel free to reach out to me here in the main office, either via email or give me a call, and I'll be happy to resend that link to you again. But just a reminder, our full in-person pivot that is scheduled to take place Monday, April 5th, we will have a Q&A session on Tuesday, March 30th, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. And in that meeting, we will start the meeting with a presentation that will highlight some key important protocols and logistical details that we feel are important to ensure the health and safety of our students, but also to ensure that when they do transition, that they have continue to have a wonderful educational experience here at Rochester Memorial that we've all come to love and know here. So just a couple of quick tidbits of what will be in that presentation. So we'll talk about what student desks and teacher spaces will look like. We actually have some photos of what some of the classrooms are going to look like, grades 3 through 6. Obviously, we had this similar presentation and question and answer session for our kindergarten, first grade, and second grade families when we were talking about transitioning to a full in-person pivot for them back in February. We'll have a little bit of information around what our lunch and recess schedule will look like, what our specialist schedule will look like, and then again some tweaks to what traffic flow is going to look like in the building, but then also some tweaks to our arrival and dismissal process that we believe will help to ensure we continue to have a good steady flow out back, and we're getting our families and students out of the building and off our campus in a timely manner. So looking forward to that presentation. Again, any questions about the Q&A session or the information that will be presented in that Zoom meeting on Tuesday night, March 30th, please don't hesitate to contact myself or Mr. West. Also, if you're unable to attend that session, we will attempt to record it. But if we have difficulty with that, please feel free to contact me or Mr. West here at school, and we will be happy to run through that information with you if you're unable to attend that Q&A session. But looking forward to seeing many of our families there, as I know many of you plan to attend. Boys and girls, this month of March, we have focused on assertiveness as part of our CARES motto and how being assertive has helped us with our relationship skills. Remember, when we maintain healthy and rewarding friendships, we can manage the different demands while at school. We can resist peer pressure by being assertive, doing what we know is the right thing to do, and successfully manage conflict constructively, talking it through and getting help from adults when needed. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Seems like tomorrow there should be some wonderful weather for us to enjoy some great outdoor time. Boys and girls, remember, please take care of yourselves, take care of others, and take care of your environment.